Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ave with WithWonder Cake House, and today I'm showing you how to make these easy chocolate decorations for your cakes. Let's get into it. Okay, so these decorations are super simple. All you're going to need is some chocolate that you can melt, so preferably compound chocolate that you do not have to temper. If you want to know a little bit more about compound versus real chocolate, you can check out my blog post that I'll leave linked below for you. But compound chocolate is made to melt at a high temperature, so you can get you a very cheap chocolate if need be. Also, if you can't get your chocolate to thin out, you can either use coconut oil or caramel crystals. Then last but not least, if you would like to color your chocolate, you're going to need an oil-based food coloring. So first you're going to want to start off by melting your chocolate. All you're going to need to do is heat it up in the microwave in 30-second intervals. You do not want your chocolate to burn, so it is very important that after each 30 seconds, you give it a mix and check to see if it's at your desired consistency. Once it's melted to a nice flowy, runny consistency, then you can go ahead and color your chocolate. The first chocolate decoration that we're going to make is super simple. All you're going to need is some silicone molds. You can really get fun and creative with this. You can buy some that match the actual theme of the cake. So if it's like a dinosaur theme or a Barbie theme, you can get very specific molds, which makes it so easy and so customizable. But for now, I have my go-to silicone molds, which are these mini candy bars. And as you can see, all you have to do is scoop in the melted chocolate into each portion of the mold, and then using the back of a knife or an offset spatula like I have, you want to scrape the excess chocolate back into the bowl. And then here I have the bigger chocolate bar just to show you again. So pour the chocolate into the mold, smooth it out, and then scrape the excess back into the bowl. You can either leave these at room temperature to set, or you can put them in the fridge for a few minutes. And once they're set, you just pop them right on out of their mold, and they're ready to use. The next chocolate decoration that we have are what I like to call chocolate cups, which puts you in mind of like a Reese cup. All you'll need is a cupcake tin and cupcake liners. I like to use the mini cupcake pan, but feel free to use whatever you have on hand. And as you can see, simple enough, I'm just pouring the chocolate into each liner. And I'm filling it up about 2/3 of the way, maybe more. And because this is a thicker chocolate, I actually like to put these in the fridge or the freezer for a few minutes just to make sure that it is set all the way through. And I'm tapping the pan on the counter just to smooth out the chocolate as best as I can. And of course, once they're set, you just pull away the liner and you should have these nice little chocolate cups. And the last decoration that we have are these chocolate spheres. I cheat a little bit and use styrofoam balls and toothpicks. And then you're going to need a styrofoam base or like an egg carton for them to dry. So what you want to start off by doing is dipping your toothpick in the melted chocolate first and then sticking it into the ball. and allow them to set for like just a couple of seconds. And this is just going to help with the stability of the toothpick in the ball. That way, while you're dipping, it won't fall out. Normally, I recommend that you put the melted chocolate in a tall enough vessel. That way you don't really have to move and shimmy the bowl too much. But nonetheless, all you need to do is dip the styrofoam ball into the chocolate, making sure to coat the entire ball. And then lift it up out of the chocolate. Allow the excess to drip back into the bowl. I like to leave it upside down or tap my wrist just to get as much excess chocolate off as I can. And then if you see any air bubbles or imperfections, you can take a toothpick and pop the air bubbles or smooth out any other wrinkles. But for the most part, you're just going to let gravity do its work and everything will settle and smooth out on its own. And just stick them into the styrofoam base and let them dry. Okay, so we have all three of our chocolate decorations set and ready to be used. And now I'm going to show you just the process of using only these chocolate decorations to decorate the cake. As you can see, there's really no rhyme or reason to the placement of these decorations. I'm just doing what I think looks best. You know, I take a step back, take a look at it to see if there's any gaps or areas that need to be covered or filled. The whole time I'm doing this, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to put on the top because I like toppers on cakes. So you'll see that I put the larger chocolate bar on top along with some of the chocolate cups. And after all that, I still thought that there was something missing. So here's a little bonus chocolate decoration for you. It's what I like to call the chocolate water drip. Most times when you see a chocolate drip, it is chocolate ganache. Ganache is just chocolate and heavy cream together. But instead of heavy cream, I use water. So you melt your chocolate just as normal. And then I use about a few teaspoons of hot water to get a nice runny drip consistency. Don't be alarmed if your chocolate seizes when you start to add the water to it. You just want to keep adding water until it gets back to a nice runny consistency. And there you have it, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I just wanted to show you that it really is easy to decorate a cake with just a few simple ingredients and tools. If you like this video, make sure to let me know down below. And don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Until next time, God bless.